Japan, conqueror of Asia and responsible for the death of millions. Wait a second, this is the wrong script and the wrong flag. Japan, settled by migrants from the Asian mainland back in the midst of prehistory, ruled by samurai warriors, isolation from the outside world, expansion over most of Asia, defeat and recovery. One of the most warlike of nations in the early 20th century, but today often serves as a voice of pacifism and restraint on the international stage. With a population of over 127 million people, distributed over less than 150,000 square miles, or roughly the size of the state of Montana, and a nominal GDP of 4.6 trillion US dollars, according to the International Monetary Fund, Japan is one of the most interesting and powerful countries in the world. Today, we are going to mainly focus on Japan's currency, the yen, literally meaning circle or round object. Bills coming in allotments of 1,000 yen, 2,000 yen, 5,000 yen, and 10,000 yen, and coins coming in allotments of 1 yen, 5 yen, 10 yen, 50 yen, 100 yen, and 500 yen. To help me illustrate the history of the yen, Japan's 122nd Emperor, Emperor Meiji. Hello, my name is Emperor Meiji Tenno, or Mutsuhito, and I'll be teaching you the history of my great country's currency, the yen. The origin of Japanese currency can be traced to the Wutu bronze coin of China, which was introduced under the Han Dynasty around 221 BC. Until the 8th century, the Japanese imported such coins from China. However, in 708, the Japanese government began minting their own silver and copper coins called the Hua Dou Kai Chen or Hua Dou Kai Hao, which imitated the Chinese Kai Yuan Huang Bao, coin's size, shape, and weight. Approximately 250 years later though, the Japanese government entered into a period of decline, and as they could no longer mint their own currency, began to import Chinese currency again. Over the next few centuries, the inflow of Chinese coins did not meet the demand for a monetary medium that resulted from the growing trade and economic expansion. To meet this demand, two privately minted Japanese coins from the 14th to the 16th century, the Tourai Sen and the Shizu Sen, entered into circulation. Around the late 15th century, warlords had accumulated large debts that needed to be paid off, which subsequently encouraged the minting of gold and silver coins known as the Koshukin. Under the rule of Toyotomi Hideyoshi during the Edo period, gold coinage was made into a standard currency. The Tokugawa shogunate government then established a unified monetary system that consisted of these gold coins in addition to silver and copper. Minting took place in the Kinza Gold Mint, where the present head office of the Bank of Japan now stands. Although some paper currency had been introduced previously, circa 1600s, it was not until the Meiji Restoration that the first nationally accepted paper money was established. My government wished to simplify and centralize all the various coins holding different values that came about under the Edo period and thus created the yen in 1871. The new Currency Act developed a monetary system similar to that of European countries and made a decimal accounting system of rin, sen, and yen. During earlier times, 1 yen used to correspond to 100 sen, but according to researchers, the sen is no longer an accepted currency used in Japan. Thus, the gold standard was adopted and the round-shaped yen replaced the previous gold and silver coinage. The first national yen banknotes of the 1870s represented US banknotes as they were printed by a US company. However, the 153 national banks of Japan of the late 19th century were to lose their authority when the official Bank of Japan was established in 1882. Thank you, Emperor Meiji, for your time. The rest of the story of the yen will be told in another video, so stay tuned for that. And to all of our viewers out there, you must remember that today, the yen is the third most traded currency in the world, with a share of over 19% of the daily currency transactions and only behind the US dollar and the euro, therefore giving it significant power on the world stage. Thank you for watching and have a good day.